Hey everyone, and welcome back to Steel Streams. I'm Jothan,
And I'm Khalessi.
and we're here today with our Wii play of Torchlight 2. And this is episode 6?
5.
5. Episode 5. And getting ahead of myself. We are in the Frosted Hills, the frozen waste. And here we have some guy that is purple. He's not very friendly, but he's gonna die in just a moment here. Soon. At some point. Today. Yeah, so having trouble exactly where we left off before. Couldn't find the exact spot. But we're just continuing on our way to one of these two objectives we have. We're collecting the ember keys, which are keys that I assume are ember.
There's some guys up here.
Oh, snap. Ow. That's not good to stand in. And that chest isn't friendly.
Ooh, identity scroll. Yes, please. Got myself some boots.
Oh no! There's a bunch of dead guards everywhere. Apparently if you click on them they turn into zombie skeleton things. But the poor horse.
You a new recruit? You a new recruit?
Apparently it's a slaver's camp. There's a chest there that we can't seem to get. So I guess we'll go over here and find out where all these jerk slaver guys are. They're all in here.
Oh, I found the entrance.
I found a entrance.
I found a entrance too.
I'm gonna go over by your entrance. Doodly doodly doo. Okay. Got all that gold. I just clicked on a bad shrine. Golden crab! An ostentious crustacean. Ostentious? It's a golden crab. Wearing a king's crown. And wow, he dropped a whole lot of stuff.
A lot of gold.
And a lucky coin.
41 gold. You?
And I don't want to pick up those. Those are awful. Not sure if these guys are supposed to be like some kind of yeti or werewolves or what in the world they are. But tell them I hate them.
He exploded.
I'm waiting for the skeleton guy to get. There we go. And then zombies.
Bunch of poison.
And more skeletons. And more skeletons. Sense a recurring theme here. Okay, here we go.
My mana is low. kinds of goodies. Do we want to go back to that slavers camp?
Yeah, we should.
I realized we kind of got distracted a little bit. You teleported. How did you do that?
Laggy internet connection? If we just set their houses on fire, they come running out. These people should realize slavery is bad.
I am the Khalessi and I have come to burn your houses.
Break all them chains. You look at us, we're assassins and can teleport. But can they take a bullet to the face is the question. Apparently not. What's there we got going on over here? Get over here, there's just explosions and...
It was a fire amulet trap. It's a trap! Oh, hi. Who are you?
Welcome, human.
Welcome, human. You're not human? Who's an Asterian? It's captured. Oh, not quite hide hot. Not quite hide. I'm gonna stop talking.
what are we at? 14?
If we go in there and I die, I'm blaming you.
Nope. Might as well give it a try. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words.
I die. Oh, I got some stat points. Let me put some of them.
These guys don't seem too bad so far.
Yeah, I guess between the two of us, we stick together and work as a team.
I don't have enough money.
This place is falling apart. I just hear fire and...
Yeah, I think we were just kind of setting the place on fire. Good old add spam text messages.
That's alright, it gave me some time to build up.
Oh,
mana.
jeez. He's not very friendly. I'm out of mana.
If I die!
Not enough mana. I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana.
Just shooting him repeatedly in the face. And he's dead. Now for Brutus. Brutus! I guess that was one of the keys we needed for the quest, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome, human.
Okay, that's about as far as left. We can go down that way.
Yes.
Ooh, these guys are just giving us all kinds of stuff. This stuff isn't as good though.
No, it is not.
Why can't I? Ah, that's why. I was wondering why I couldn't select these.
Save the enchanter. Ah, I've fallen for a trap. And then I'm out. And here I'm told to put the lotion in the basket. But I don't see any lotion. I'm assuming there's somebody trapped in that dark, endless pit there. I think that's actually about all there is in this dungeon.
Was that it? Why is it such? That can't be it. Well, I guess dungeons can be different sizes. It won't let me interact with this chest. It's bizarre.
Ah, on my screen it was a mimic.
Broken.
I guess that's all.
Surprise.
And on to the next place. And we're off.
To see who's
Yeah, that's all. All the houses are burned down.
And all the fires are out. That's pretty. Oh, he didn't even turn around.
Tentacle monster. Ouch, 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 ouch.
It's like a weird slug man. It's had tentacles and
Cthulhu cultist. Serving the squid god under the sea. Is having
What's
altered
your
text.
business?
Nope.
Glad you made it.
So this seems to be our cartoon game where we just talk about cartoons, or at least I talk about cartoons. I've been doing that the last couple episodes. I've actually got a new one to talk about today. Joa and I, mostly me, but I've been rewatching every episode of Invader Zim lately. Partially because Channel Federator on YouTube did a 107 facts about it, and it was one of those shows that kind of just slipped my mind and like I never thought about. But when I was probably like 13, that was like the coolest show ever, because I was a little wannabe emo and shopping at Hot Topic, and I loved all that kind of stuff. So, but all the same, it was still a very good show, and I have the entire box collection with every episode that they aired in that box set. So it's been fun rewatching it, especially as I pack to go back to school. Because we are getting close to that time again. Time of the year. Joey, you said you used to watch it too, right?
Yeah, it was actually like one of my favorite shows back in the day. Love its morbid sense of humor. And yeah, so I was kind of bummed and surprised to find out that Nickelodeon actually offered the creators a chance to reboot it, but they had turned it down because the proposed budget was just too low, and they said they wouldn't be able to maintain the quality that they had wanted to keep for it. Which I have to appreciate that, I guess, because they could have brought it back and had it be inferior to the original product, like Powerpuff Girls. You know, and I'd rather just have them maintain it as it was.
Aha! This is where we were last time. We kind of get lost a little bit in these games because
when you log out, it teleports you back to the town.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. But I myself have actually gone back, and I just finished rewatching the Legend of Korra series, and I love that show. It is so darn good.
Yeah, isn't that one of your favorites?
One of my favorite recent cartoons, most certainly. Yeah, pretty socially progressive. They had actually forced it off the Nickelodeon television channel and forced it to only air online the last couple episodes, but you could still count it as the first kids cartoon with a openly bisexual, at least, female character.
Which is great, because I think, you know, not just I think, you know, we all know that representation is important when children that have alternative lifestyles and sexualities that are different from everyone else. It's easy to feel isolated when everything you see is heterosexual romances and, you know, the princess and the prince, and it's cool to see not only a strong female of color, but also a strong female of color who is openly bisexual and embraces that in herself.
And it was an original character too. I mean, that definitely went a long way for me, is the fact that it was, you know, it's easy to take something that Hollywood has created before and just, you know, gender swap it or give it a, you know, orientation swap and everything, and that's, you know, fine to a degree and everything, but it really doesn't let characters like that stand on their own. That, in my opinion, is more accurate and closer to the pandering. You know, when you're able to create an original character that has, you know, different attributes like that, that makes it a whole step up and above, in my opinion.
That's like recently with the new Absolutely Fabulous movie that came out. I am a fan of AbFab. But they recently, in an interview, disclosed that
I don't have enough
Patsy-
mana.
Yeah, Patsy is supposed to be transgendered. And as cool as that is, that was never something that was included in the original show. It makes me wonder if they think that saying something like that will spark interest, or if that was something that was always intended and they just never included it, worried about, you know, how it was received, or if it was a bit of pandering. But yeah, that's why I think Korra is great. That's also why I think Steven Universe is a great show.
My mana is low.
Because the characters, while a lot of them are female presenting, the crystal gems, or just gems in general, don't have gender the same way we do. And there's an obvious, there's relationships between gems that are both female appearing, and I think that's great, because, you know, you're in some sense normalizing it, and also giving children who identify with that something that they can enjoy and something that they can identify with, and they start to feel special too. And every child should be feeling special at some point, and be able to look up to someone, especially, you know, when relationships are healthy, and that's what they're showing.
It was Ruby and Sapphire, wasn't it? That was a great episode. Actually, I'm a big fan of Steven Universe too. It's yeah, some of the more recent shows like Gravity Falls and it's Uncle Grandpa. It's hard for me to get past the animation and not necessarily the immaturity of it, because some of the episodes are pretty deep and everything, but just, I don't know, I guess a target demographic. But Steven Universe, it has it's hard to really say what the demographic of it is, because it deals with some pretty mature themes and some pretty twisted episodes. But it has such an innocence about the actual characters themselves and the situations that they, you know, some of them get in.
Well, it's not afraid to be honest with its viewers. Like, they're honest about the dangers, and they're honest about the realities of certain things. And I think that's kind of, when I see a lot of these children's shows that dance around problems or kind of,
Or just lowbrow slapstick humor.
well, like, I mean, I don't know, like, when I was a kid, like, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which that was very much lowbrow humor. That was one of my favorite shows, but, so I think that those kinds of shows have a time and a place, but I think Steven Universe is interesting because they treat kids like they're capable of handling these topics, which they are. They can, and, you know, children can still make their own opinions about things, and a lot of times they're very insightful opinions, and a lot of times they're more honest opinions than just, say, repeating what they heard their parents say or something. You know, a lot of times they think about those lessons that they always taught us in school of treat others the way you'd want to be treated, and you don't see, something happens when people become adults, and they just start ignoring that, and they kind of lose a little bit of their humanity. So I think, you know, presenting children with some heavy topics is actually probably one of the best things you can do for them.
Yeah, another show that brings that to mind actually is like the original Teen Titans show. They were very good about it, you know, like there was very mature situations and everything, and they didn't treat their audience base like they were idiots. You know, it took them that, hey, there can be character and story development and, you know, deep plot points across multiple episodes, and then you see the re-release of the version they've done recently, where it's just, it's, in my opinion, just completely facetious, you know. I can't even really put it in the words. It's very, very, very immature, and it almost, you know, doesn't expect anything out of their viewers. And like you said, there's shows that have a time and place for that. You know, there's Simpsons and, you know, South Park and stuff like that, you know, where you just want to laugh at it. You don't want to have to think about everything that's going on. Even those shows, to a degree, recently have gotten a lot more, you know, commentarying about life and situations in life.
I was gonna say South Park I feel like South Park is more satire.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And more so nowadays than ever before, really.
Like one of my favorite episodes was the episode that they released right after Obama got elected the first time, where everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, the world's gonna end," and they went into bunkers, and come to find out, everything's okay.
I personally loved Randy Marsh standing out in the street drunk. Everything's gonna change, Obama. And, you know, Ike is all upset trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
But,
Anyways, that
Oh.
was kind of like a satire of how people acted about Obama's presidency.
ouch. Ouch. This guy's not very polite.
No, he is not.
Oh my gosh.
But he's also very slow. So keep moving. You'll be okay. Ah, he got it. Keep ending up in front of him. Bring him over here to this orb thing, if you can.
That's cool. What the heck is that?
That's one of my little towers. I like that in this game you can use potions. Wow. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, there's no cooldown on them.
Some of them take you know, time to have full effect, but the fact that, yeah, you can just essentially keep chugging through potions is... 'Cause, I mean, you still have to obtain them, whether it's through, you know, running around, picking them up, or buying them. So it's not like they're free. Like I said, sometimes they won't heal you fast enough to save you from whatever's attempting to kill you.
No, but I've noticed in games like World of Warcraft when we're playing, I think you can use potions while you're battling, but it's so difficult. Yeah, it's so difficult to open it up, because I don't usually keep my potions in my bar the way that I will with this game. Because I have my abilities there. Oh, I was standing right next to that dynamite. That was dumb. But it's just not as convenient as in this game. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as good at World of Warcraft. Actually, I was watching Invader Zim, and I watched that episode Game Slave 2. And I totally relate to Gaz in that episode. This game's coming out, and she's so excited for it. And she's got this annoying kid in the back who just talks about how he's such a good gamer, and he knows nothing about her, but he insists that he's the better gamer. Even all the way into the end, when she's about to basically ruin his life, he's like, "But I'm the better gamer." I was like, oh, Gaz.
Alright, so that more or less completes the Ember Keys quest. You have to go and hand it in, which unfortunately is on the very far side of the map. Badger moles, digging some holes to escape Republic City.
Whew. It's a high level.
Yeah. Alright, so we just handed in the Ember Keys quest, and now we're on to Mission of Mercy, where we must enter the Watchwheel Temple and stop the Grand... How do you pronounce that? Regent?
Regent.
Regent?
Regent.
Regent.
Like,
Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Anywho, so we're gonna go ahead and call it here for today's episode, and we'll pick it up next time on this good bit higher level dungeon that hopefully doesn't kill us.
we might go through and kill
Some wild mobs.
yeah, and try to level up a little bit before we get into that mess right there.
But like I said, you've been watching Steel Streams. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out some of our recent videos, and that's about it. So I'm Joseph,
And I'm Gracie.
and we'll see you next time on Steel Streams.
Bye.
Bye. So